Hello goddesses! Welcome back to Habits of a Goddess YouTube channel. So today's video we're going to be talking about how you can increase your self-love, self-compassion, and self-esteem. Before we get into this video, I do want to apologize. You may hear some noise in the background. That is maintenance. They're just doing the grass upkeep and everything. So just want to apologize in case you hear a lot of noise in the background. So I have some notes that I actually written down to discuss in this video, and I want to say that on this journey we are all trying to figure out how to keep harmony, peace, love, joy, and happiness flowing in our life. And I know sometimes our mood or energy can dip in and out on this journey. So I just want to share some tips on how you can increase self-love, self-compassion, and your self-esteem on this beautiful journey that we're on. So let's get into the video. So tip number one is identify positive aspects about yourself. So on this journey, you may start having some thoughts about yourself, and those thoughts can be self-sabotaging thoughts, they can be negative thoughts, or they can be positive thoughts. It's totally up to moment how you're feeling in this very moment. And I want to say that it's so easy to kind of derail and start thinking about the negative or pointing out the flaws that you have. And I want to say that I want you to take time to really look in the mirror, look at yourself, and look at the positive. Like, point out what you love about yourself. It's almost like doing like shadow work in the mirror. So I like to do this on days where I'm not really feeling my best, and I know that I need to really tap more into love for myself, more self-love and compassion and everything. So practice identifying positive things about yourself. So for example, something that I can see right away as I'm like looking into the camera recording this video for you guys is that something positive about Jasmine, me, is that I am great communicator on camera. Like when I communicate, when I talk and speak, I speak clear and I speak with confidence, and that is something very positive about myself. My message is easy to be delivered and is received in a loving way. So I'm very proud of myself because I know public speaking or just getting in front of the camera, for some people it can be intimidating and you can feel shy, right? And so for me, I have gained so much confidence over the years by just getting in front of the camera and practicing over and over and over. So I identify right away a positive aspect about myself is I am completely 100% comfortable being in front of the camera and communicating and sharing my voice with the world. So that's just one of the many things that I see positive about myself. Another thing is that I have a beautiful aura. I know when I step in the room, my light is vibrant, it's attractive, and it draws people closer to me. They want to know who I am or what I do, and they're more curious about me. And so that is a great positive aspect that I find about myself that is attractive too as well. And I'm pretty sure that's why you guys are watching this video, right? Because you can feel that energy through the camera. It's something that you can't buy, you know what I mean? It's you have it or you don't. And so I know that my aura is really bright and it's light, and it just radiates. And I know that it's very attracting and appealing to whoever I'm around. So those are just a couple of positive aspects that I can identify and remind myself on this journey that I have. And to me, that's restoring and up-leveling my self-esteem and having self-compassion for myself, because I know sometimes in the past when I used to record videos, I would be afraid to upload them because maybe I mispronounced a word, or maybe my outfit wasn't like adjusted right in front of the camera, whatever the reason was. Now I have more confidence in that, and I just pretty much go with the flow, and I don't let anything like that just stop what my mission is. And what it is to empower women on my journey. So that is a positive aspect that I can identify right away, and I want you to take time to identify what positive aspects that you have already that is going to continue restoring, your self-love, self-compassion, and self-esteem for yourself. So let's move into tip number 2. Give yourself a break. This right here, I need like on a post-it sticky note in my mirror. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Sometimes I don't give myself a break. I just go until I feel drained and depleted. And it's no one's fault. It's totally my fault, because your body tells you when you need a break. You feel it. And a lot of times we push ourselves because we want to accomplish a task or a goal that we have set for ourselves. But it's so important to rest and reset and recharge. I want you to know that you don't have to accomplish everything overnight. You don't have to transform into this beautiful divine goddess overnight. If you find yourself feeling so low that you found the podcast, maybe you found this YouTube channel, and you're starting to work on yourself at your own pace, and you come across someone like me and you're like, oh my God, like I love everything she represents. I want to, I want to build my confidence and self-esteem and have self-compassion for myself. Just know that it is a journey, and it's a self-paced journey, and it's okay to take breaks. It's okay if you started out on this journey and you've been listening to the podcast and you've been exercising and you've been eating healthy and you've been doing your meditation, and then you find yourself all of a sudden just need to reset, recharge, and just take a break from everyone, from social media, from whatever. It's okay to take a break on your journey, because every level that you're on, you're going to find new things that you want to improve, and it's not going to happen overnight. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not going to happen overnight. And success, true success, I find has taken years. It appears overnight because no one is paying attention, because you're doing the inner work. It's easy to pay attention to the outer work, to do your hair, your makeup, nice outfit, that's cool. But give yourself a break and self-pace yourself on this journey. So that's going to really help you with your self-esteem and your self-love and having compassion for yourself, and knowing that you're doing enough and you are enough, and it's okay to take breaks, and it's okay to not just transform overnight. So just know that, okay? So tip number 3 is improve your physical health. This is something you have total control over. You can look in the mirror or get on the scale and you can say, I want to change my physical health. I want to change my physical appearance. And one thing for me is that I notice whenever I need to really take care of my physical self, either my body tells me right away, or I can look in the mirror and I can go back and look at maybe pictures or videos, and I can be like, I liked how I looked at this period of time. I want to get back on track to that, image I had of myself, right? So the quickest way is knowing like it's okay. You can take a step back and realize like, okay, physically you want to change something about yourself, and the quickest way I find is eating really healthy, eating mindful, and start movement, doing exercises that feels good to you. Don't feel like you have to go and work out 7 days a week, but maybe start small and baby steps. For example, this past week, I found a video. I found several YouTube videos around Pilates. Pilates have been something I've been really interested in. I bounce back and forth between yoga and Pilates, and I just love how I feel. I feel so strong after doing like a 30-minute session. And so there's tons of videos, or you can take a Pilates class and get involved in just moving your body and just doing things that is going to make you feel good. And you're going to start transforming your body. You're going to start building and gaining muscles in those areas that just, enhances your natural beauty, right? Enhances your physique and make you look even more beautiful and confident. And also, you're gonna just feel good from the inside. So, you can work on improving your physical health and, just going to the gym, working out, or just eating really healthy and combining the two as well. But make it fun for you. Find ways to make improving your physical health fun. That way it doesn't feel like I have to do this, you know? So make it a lifestyle. Let me know in the comments if you have found, you know, this year or maybe the past year a little challenging to work out and you maybe felt unmotivated, and let me know if you found ways now to improve your physical health. Let me know if you started going to, you know, workout classes, or if you found, you know, helpful videos on YouTube to work out to, or if you joined private coaching sessions. Let me know in the comments. I like to know like how you've been improving your physical health during these times, because I know a lot of gyms are still kind of precautious. I know a lot of cities and countries or whatever may still have precautions of, you know, what you can do physically, like in the gym, or just getting access to back into the gym and stuff. So let me know in the comments if you've found ways that are great for you to improve your physical health, and let me know what are you doing in those comments. For me, Pilates have been my thing lately, and I feel so amazing. I will drop the instructor teacher, I believe her name is Nicole, Move with Nicole, if that's her YouTube channel. She has thousands of like videos that you can do at home, and I just really enjoy just taking care of my body in a way that I feel good, it feels fun, and it's not stressful for me. So improving your physical health will definitely help you on this self-love, self-compassion, and improving your self-esteem as well journey. So let's move on to tip number 4. Build positive relationships and avoid negative ones. So it's so easy to get wrapped up and tied back into old friendships or old relationships when you feel lonely. And if those relationships, you know, when I say relationships, this goes for every relationship that you can think of underneath an umbrella. So when you think about those relationships, assess if they were positive ones in your life, making a positive impact, or if they were negative ones and they were draining you. If you find yourself in a situation where those relationships were draining, look for ways that you can build positive relationships. But the first relationship I want you to really start with is the relationship with yourself. If you can really build this positive version of yourself where everywhere you go, you radiate positivity, you're going to start attracting positive relationships into your life. And this is for any kind of relationship, friendships, romantic relationship, you know, co-worker relationship. It starts with you, and trust me, it's going to feel like you are purging everything to attract the positive relationship. It's out there. So if you surround yourself and you become positive from the inside out, you're going to be able to build positive relationships in your life, and that's going to really help you on your journey for self-love, self-compassion, and helping you with your self-esteem. The people around you, the people who you spend time with the most, those are going to really impact your life. So make sure you're building positive relationships, and the best relationship is always with yourself. So make sure you are doing this for you so you can attract positive people into your life and continue building a successful, beautiful life that you love. So build positive relationships and avoid negative ones. Avoid like the plague. Avoid them. So the 5th tip I want to share with you guys is become assertive and learn to say no. This goes into boundaries, and later on in a video I will talk more in depth with boundaries, but pretty much it's just simple as what it says. Be assertive in your communication and learn to say no. Say no to things that don't serve you. Say no to things that don't enlighten you. Say no to things that are not matching your desires at this current state in your life. It's okay if you said yes to those things in the past, and maybe those people are still holding on to the yes version of you, the people pleasing version of you. It's okay. They have to catch up to the new version of you, or they're just going to be left in the dust. So make sure you're being assertive with yourself and being assertive with the people around you, and learn to say no. And you can do it in a way that is feminine, in a way that is open-hearted, heart to heart, not in a way that is, you know, making people around you feel like you are being mean or talking down or anything like that. It's just a way of communicating things, and it's mostly from a heart to heart communication. So being assertive is definitely activating your power, and it's also helping you with your self-esteem, because when we say yes to everything, we are opening ourselves up and being exposed to any and everything, and you have to protect your energy. So make sure you're being assertive and you're saying no. So tip number 6 is take on challenges to build your self-esteem. So a great tip that I recently just did, what I'm doing this week is I took on a new challenge to, when I wake up in the morning, I'm not scrolling on social media. I am giving myself that window of meditation and do Pilates. Meditation and do Pilates before I pick up the phone and start scrolling, answering DMs, or just scrolling, right? So even I sometimes spend a little too long on social media. So my challenge for myself is to make sure that I'm not wasting my mornings doing that too much. So my challenge is to meditate early. As soon as I wake up, make sure that is non-negotiable. I'm meditating, and then I'm doing my Pilates. And so I started doing at least 20 to 30 minutes every morning Pilates, and that has been a great challenge for myself because I'm easing my way back into a workout routine that it feels fun, it's exciting, and it doesn't feel like I have to work out because I have to lose X amount of weight. So I'm doing this before it becomes a thing of I have to, and I'm doing it from a place of I desire to work on my physical health and my mental health. So take on a challenge and find out what challenge that you can take on today in this moment that's going to help build your self-esteem, your self-compassion, and your self-love for yourself. So I want to hear what challenges you're going to challenge yourself this week, whether it's reading a new book or whether that's listening to Habits of a Goddess podcast for 21 days in a row, or whether that's simply not going out to eat and you're cooking at home. So let me know in the comment section what challenges you're going to take on that's going to help build your self-esteem, self-confidence, and self-love. Okay, so the last tip that I have for you guys, and this is tip number 7, is talk gentle to yourself. Talk gentle to yourself. Come closer. I want you to talk really gentle to yourself. Really gentle. Okay, so I know a lot of times we need that little reminder, whether it's a sticky note on the mirror or whether that's putting an affirmation on the mirror, maybe in lipstick, or a marker board, a permanent marker, not a permanent marker, but a dry eraser marker on the mirror. And maybe we just need that gentle reminder that you are enough. I know a lot of times we are so tough and hard on ourselves, and a lot of times it comes from a place of we know better. So why aren't we doing this thing? Like, we know we need to drink more water, right? We know we need to exercise, and move around if we want to be physically in good health. We know that if we are thinking negative thoughts all the time, then we're going to create negative reality in our life. So we know these things, and that is okay. You're not going to have a perfect thinking, moment to moment. You're not going to be thinking perfect every time. So be kind and be gentle with yourself. Find ways to talk gentle to the inner child in you. So one of the ways I do this, I like to create sticky notes and put them on the wall or put them in my mirror, or I like to just walk around, pace in my office, and just give myself a pep talk. Sometimes I do myself a pep talk before I go live, or before I record videos, or before I have a business meeting. I make sure that I'm being kind and gentle to myself because I matter, and you matter too as well. So let me know in the comments ways that you can be more gentle and kind to yourself. Do you find yourself talking very negative to yourself at times, and it's kind of like, I need to stop and be gentle with me. Like, I'm doing a great job. Let me know in the comments below, because I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to know, how do you reassure that everything you're doing is working for you and it's going to happen in divine timing. A lot of times we just need that reassurance, and I want to know, how do you reassure yourself? Do you create sticky notes like me, or do you have like a marker board, maybe in your room or if an office, and you just write those little affirmations that are going to reassure you? Let me know in the comments below, because I would love to know, how do you remind yourself to be gentle and kind to yourself? And I think that's so important on this journey. So make sure you're being gentle by talking in a loving way. I love to talk to myself as if I was a child, you know, and just say, Jasmine, you matter. Jasmine, you are enough. Jasmine, you are worthy of your desires. And Jasmine, you are beautiful. You are a beautiful soul. So thank you, my lovely goddesses. I hope you enjoyed this video on how to increase your self-love, self-compassion, and self-esteem. I know we all need that little friendly reminder on this beautiful healing journey that we're all on. So let me know in the comments if this video was helpful, and let me know if you have any requests for future topics on this channel. So thank you, lovely goddesses. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Bye, goddesses.